Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol BIEL. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. Did this analysis yesterday, so that's where all these red and green line annotations are coming from. But definitely want to get things updated here as the price pulled back once again. And the chart has now officially lost some attractiveness, and I'll explain what I mean by that in a second. But before we start throwing stones, there's a huge difference between losing some attractiveness and being totally ruined. I'm not saying at all that the long-term chart is totally ruined, but yeah, it's lost some of its attractiveness. And for those of you that have been watching the video, I'm sure you know why I'm saying that, and it all revolves around the purple line right there, which is the 50-period simple moving average. And again, for those of you that have been watching the past videos, you've heard me say time and time again that as long as the price is above that purple line, bulls are in full control, bulls are in full health, no questions asked. Well, that's no longer the case. After today's price action, price broke below it and then separated from it. So yeah, the bulls you can't say are in full control. You can't say the chart is as pretty as possible because the bears have showed some signs of strength. Now, that doesn't mean that the bulls can't recover and then just continue on up with the trend. But you also can't sit here and say that the chart's firing on all cylinders and it's cruising above all the moving averages, because it's just simply not anymore. So again, losing some attractiveness and being totally ruined, two very different things. So want to get a couple things updated here. First, just get rid of that line. Yes, it still pertains, but from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to have a million lines everywhere that can cause clutter and confusion. And also, actually, now that I'm going to just get rid of that line too. And the only level of resistance we're going to focus on at this point in time is that purple line, again, 50-period simple moving average. And this is all coming from a foundational principle in charts, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So on any sort of bounce back upwards, very curious to see how the price reacts around that purple line and whether or not it can not only break above it, but then maintain above it. As far as supports, so far so good. I promise I have not moved that green line, but you can see the power of charts here. On the big pullback, you can see it's stabilizing right here around the 0019, 002 mark, and you definitely want to see that continue to happen. If the price cannot stabilize here, then it would not be shocking at all to see the price go down there and visit the long-term moving average, which is the famous 200-period simple moving average. But as it stands right now, bulls are doing a good job of maintaining that level of support, so we'll see if that can continue on going forward. So bears are showing some signs of strength, but the big picture long-term trend is still in the bulls' favor, so we'll see if they can build a higher base or not. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.